My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm just an ordinary office worker. Hey Tanaka, how about we go out for a drink after work today? It's Friday! Yeah, sure. We've worked hard this week. Let's have a drink. The company that the current president has started is successful and everyone is motivated. In the midst of all this,
I'm Sarika Shirasagi. Nice to meet you.
one day, a newcomer joined our company. She is the only daughter of the president of this company. Wow, she's so cute! Maybe I should ask her out for a drink sometime. Don't do that. You never know what the boss will say. I think she belongs to the General Affairs Department. At first, everyone was excited about her beauty and graceful mannerisms. But... Hey! The expense list is missing a month's worth of expenses!
Oh? I'm sorry about that. I'll fix it.
Yes. Please, take care of it.
Shirasagi-san, did you finish ordering the supplies I asked you the day before yesterday? Well, I'm sorry. I was working on other jobs. I completely forgot about it. What? It's almost the weekend, so even if I order now, the vendor won't be able to confirm the order until next week. Oh my god, I'll take care of it. Thank you very much.
Hey Tanaka, that girl seems to be doing whatever she wants. Who's that girl? That Miss Shirasagi! She makes mistakes day in and day out, but she seems to be unconcerned when people point it out to her. I see, but she is sorry, right? No, she apologizes, but even when she makes a pretty big mistake, she only acts like she spilled water. So people really want to scold her, but she's the president's daughter, so they can't do that either. You're right. I've heard that the president loves her very much. That's right! Everyone is afraid that if we say anything, we'd get fired. How dare you thought of asking her out for a drink? It's fine. I was young back then. I've never seen anyone say that to themselves about 2 weeks ago. In any case, that's why everyone has become dissatisfied with Shirasagi-san. If so, Shirasagi-san, may I talk to you?
Yes? What is it?
I just received a complaint from the person you just answered the phone with. He said you talk too carefree. I don't feel your sincerity.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. What's wrong?
Shirasagi-san, let me be clear. You don't have a bad attitude, but you are definitely misunderstood.
What do you mean by misunderstood?
Whenever you are pointed out any mistakes, you're not sorry for what you did. They think you're not sorry.
What? Oh no,
Oh, Tanaka! What are you talking about? Shirasagi-san, that was nothing, you know? But someone has to say it, right? Shirasagi-san, I'll tell you for your future. You can't move on if you just get depressed after being scolded. A company is a place where you get paid to work. If one person is depressed or in a bad mood, then everyone's performance will suffer. It's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is to sincerely apologize, reflect on it, and change your attitude. You idiot, Tanaka!
Okay, I understand. Excuse me.
What are you doing, Tanaka? Shirasagi-san was so depressed. You're right. I might get fired. If you keep quiet like that, it's only going to add to everyone's stress. Although, I guess I've done it too harshly. I guess I'll just have to leave the rest to luck. Come in. Excuse me. Tanaka-kun, you did it! You seem to be very angry. Well, that's right. I'm sorry about this. I have been too harsh with Shirasagi-san. Let me thank you from the bottom of my heart! What? Thank you for scolding my daughter. Sarika, come here.
Excuse me.
Shirasagi-san? What do you mean?
I wanted to thank you. I should have said it when I was scolded. Once again, thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome?
I've always felt distant from everyone at the company. Every time I made a mistake and every time I apologize, I see their indescribable faces, but I didn't know what to do. In the midst of all this, you scolded me clearly. I was happy. I felt like I was treated as an equal for the first time.
I see. So that's what you meant. I thought I was going to be fired. I didn't mean that. I guess I can't blame you even if you think so. I apologize for the confusion. I have always been easily misunderstood with my facial expressions and behavior. Sarika seems to have come to resemble me in that way. So let me get to the point. I'd like to ask you to be Sarika's educator. Me? Huh? You are the one who is not afraid to speak up and say the right thing.
Please, Tanaka-san, can you do that for me?
Okay, I will do my best. And so, my days as Shirasagi-san's educator began. Shirasagi-san, I'm not going to give you fish, but I'm going to teach you how to fish.
How to fish?
You're motivated, but you've never interacted with other employees, have you? That's why you had to figure out problems. That would normally be solved by asking someone else, and that takes time and causes mistakes. I think that's what happens.
You're right.
Of course, it's important to think by yourself. I want you to think about when is the right time to ask someone when you are concerned.
I see.
Of course, I will teach you what I can. I'll tell you who to talk to, and you can talk to each one of them.
I understand. I'll try it.
Thus began the days of Shirasagi-san's improvement. Let's ask Hashimoto-san, the sales representative, how to make a presentation.
Oh, Hashimoto-san, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You should ask Yamada-san about equipment management. I'm sure he'll tell you how to take care of the details.
Yamada-san, can I have a moment of your time? I'd like to ask you a few questions about equipment. Tanaka-san, I've learned how to make a presentation and how to manage supplies.
Good job! You did a great job! Now let's move on to... She spent days interacting with other employees while also improving skills. Her expression and the expressions of the employees around her grew brighter. Then, one day...
Tanaka-san, I'd like to talk to you about something.
What's wrong?
Would you like to hold a company-wide social gathering? I'll be the organizer.
Social gathering? That's another... why?
I've been talking to people in various departments. I've noticed that this company has a strong sense of division among the departments, and I felt that they were not working well together. So, in order to make work run smoothly, I was wondering if it would be a great idea to have a social gathering across departments.
I see. That's a good idea.
And... When I was a little girl, this company was still small. I came here a few times to visit.
I didn't know that.
My father would take me to visit. I felt like everyone was one of us, and it was very warm. But then, I started to get busy with my studies. I stopped going to the office to hang out. Then, when I joined this company as an employee, I realized that the intimacy we once had, where we could say everyone is one of us, had been lost. I think it's great that the company is growing, but I wonder if that's why there's less interaction across divisions. Yamada-san knows me from my childhood. He was saying that I wish we could work together in harmony like we did back then.
You knew Yamada-san?
Yes, I did. So I asked around to the others, and many of them said the same thing. I know what this company used to be. I'm the daughter of the president, and yet, thanks to Tanaka-san, I was able to change. I am able to talk with many people on a daily basis. In this day and age, the value of all our friends may seem old-fashioned, but for the sake of this company is that my father and all of you have worked so hard to grow, I want to do whatever I can do, even if it's a small thing.
Shirasagi-san, I can't believe you're thinking this much about the company. I understand. I'll leave it to you. Whenever you need help, just let me know.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
And so began the days of Shirasagi-san's hard work as the organizer of the company-wide social gathering. It's a heavy burden because she also has other work to do. But she never said any complaints. She patiently talked to each and every employee and kept inviting them. And then,
I wish you all the best for the future of this company. Cheers!
Cheers! Because of Shirasagi-san's efforts, a social gathering was held with even the president in attendance.
Well, it would be too formal with the president here, so I'm going to start with the entertainment now.
What?
However, if the entertainment is too long, it will be boring. I'm going to present a 2-minute karaoke medley. I've even made a soundtrack.
I didn't expect the president to be such a funny guy. I thought he'd be more scary. He's easy to be misunderstood, but he's a really nice person. And then there's Shirasagi-san of all people. Tanaka, you're amazing. What did you do to change her personality like that? I just gave her a little advice. And I don't think her personality has changed. It's just her behavior has changed.
Tanaka-san.
Good job, Shirasagi-san. It turned out to be a great social gathering, didn't it? Most of the employees attended. I can't believe even the president came.
Everyone warmly accepted my invitation. I was really happy. Tanaka-san, I had a weak body as a child.
Shirasagi-san?
That's why my father was always worried when I told him I was going to visit this company. Although I grew up and became healthy, I was always out of place in this company because of how I grew up. I was able to change thanks to Tanaka-san. The reason I can laugh with you all like this now is because of you, Tanaka-san. Thank you very much.
I didn't do much. But seeing you enjoying yourself like this, I'm very happy. I hope we can continue to work together as colleagues.
Yes!
Tanaka-kun, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You mean...
Since that social gathering, the atmosphere in the company has become even better and business efficiency has improved. Above all, Sarika says she's really enjoying her life as a company employee.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Sarika has been talking about you a lot at home lately.
Oh, father!
What do you think? I'd be very happy if you and Sarika would get together.
What?
I'd be happy to, but...
Shirasagi-san, did you just say something?
Nothing. Well then, father, I think it's time for us to leave.
Oh yes, Tanaka-kun. Please take good care of my daughter.
Yes, sir! I'm surprised with his words. Shirasagi-san, after this...
Please call me Sarika.
What?
Since you and my father have become friends, it would be confusing if you call me by my last name, wouldn't it?
What? No, I call him President.
It's confusing, isn't it?
Yes. She's pressuring me.
So, yes, let's practice how to call me. Here you go.
Sarika-san.
Yes, what is it? Yuto-san.
I'm being pushed around before I know it.
I'm looking forward to your continued guidance, Yuto-san.
But, if you're smiling, I guess it's okay.